That wasn't very good. You just take this in. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I love it.
I forgot to tell you about that.
And here's, put this here. That's it. Okay. As long as we can focus in on the magnificent Moxie.
Good to see you again. Let's see.
Hi, I'm Dan Tanner, and my lovely wife Ruth is holding magnificent Moxie, which is one of her birthday presents. So how many times have I given you a schnauzer for your birthday? 3 times. And gave you a schnauzer when we got engaged. That's 4 times, so it's half the schnauzers we've had, because we've had 8. And Moxie's 5 years old now, and she likes doing her little tricks. And I always have to tell you that, well, we got through the group real fast, and I hope others go. I don't know how long people are going to stay, but, you know, I've been trying to do songs, and, playing harmonica, I got to do a cappella normally. So Joanna Best is in town now having pizza with her family, and she's my voice coach and a terrific musician herself. You may know her as Virginia in Virginia and the Slims, if you've seen that group. And she's supposed to come here and play later, so I hope you're around for that. But anyhow, would you bring up the magnificent Moxie, please? Thank you. Come here, Moxie. Okay, so, Moxie. All right, so Moxie does a few things pretty well, and she does them for little rewards. When we were in Dominica, which is a place we go to, people treated dogs appallingly bad, and they couldn't understand. So no matter how much missionaries were there, I said, they all talk about love, and love works, but they didn't seem to understand that. So, like our neighbor's son, he was trying to teach his dog to come when he called it, and he would let the dog off the leash, and the dog would run off, and he would call it, and of course the dog would run off, and he'd chase it down and beat it. And then he wondered why the dog started running away every time he called it. Moxie, hey! Good girl. And I said, they couldn't understand how I train my dogs. They had never, ever been punished. If I take a stick like this and raise it to her, she shows no sign of fear or anything like that. So I just want to tell everyone, dogs can't understand punishment. They cannot connect the act to the consequences. For example, how do you teach her not to go on the couch? She uses the puppy, she wants to go up on the couch. We have a couch in our house, nice other couch, and never was on it. How do you accomplish that? Well, the way you do it, you don't teach them, you don't admonish them if you catch them on the couch, because they're clever enough to go on it when you're not there. Okay? What you do is you put some newspapers on the couch, and underneath the newspapers you put set mouse traps. The dog gets on the couch, the newspaper will set off the mouse trap. It won't hurt the dog because it's underneath the newspaper, but it makes a snapping noise that startles them. So then they think the consequences of going on the couch is a loud, ferocious snapping noise when you don't do it. And that's the way you teach them. That's one of the ways. Okay, Moxie, come here. Hey. Hope everyone can see her. Sit up. Sit up. Can you see that? Okay, good. All right, there you go. So I was showing them, I even took one guy's dog and trained it, because the dog would always run away from his house, come to our house. It was a little pool. Hey, Moxie, come here. Loves mommy. Moxie, stay. And I trained it to do a few things, and I would give it a reward, and he said, why do you do that? He could not grasp why I reward the dog. Moxie, hey, Moxie, here. Okay, dance. Come, dance, dance, dance. Atta girl. Shake hands. Moxie, dead dog, dead dog, dead, 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 dead dog, dead dog, dead dog, dead dog, resurrect. Good girl. Moxie, roll over, roll over, roll over. Good girl. Jump. Come on. I have to show her the reward. Jump. Moxie, I want you to dance the limbo for us, okay? This is the limbo. 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 And one more jump for good measure, because I think everyone likes to see your jump, right?
Oh, yeah.
Moxie, you ready to jump for us? Okay. Get mommy. Get mommy. Go get mommy. The magnificent Moxie. Thank you very much.
How long does it take you to train her?
That's a good question. Not long at all. Actually, dogs do grasp some concepts, especially with reward. And if you find that they learn each trick more quickly, okay? Each trick is a little quicker because they get the hang of if I repeat this action, I will be rewarded. Yes. Would you hand this cane to my wife, please? Thank you.
How did you teach her to roll over?
Generally, just put her on the floor and roll her over, and eventually they begin to do it on their own. Just like with the jumping, you start with a stick on the floor, you get them to walk over the stick, and then you raise it an inch. You always just saying, come in, you say jump, and finally you get to the point where they'll jump over a little bit, and then pretty soon they'll just pop right over it. It's not a problem. It never takes more than a few days with a new trick with her. The hard thing is to get her an action that you want them to repeat, get them to do it the first time, so they know that. For example, she's very vocal, but I can't get her to bark on command. I can't get her to speak. You know, and that's it. But you know, she'll be vocal when she wants to. I guess we can set up for Matt. What's it, Mark? Mark, can we set me up, Matt? Thank you. I'm going to need a vocal mic and a